They get like Icardi or Lewandowski, and you have Isco and Hazard. Isco is a quality player who has yet to really show himself fully. It's the kid, 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 it's the kid. It's big money here. So, news, you know, I was prowling the football news ways around, you know, and basically, okay, Twitter. Okay, I scroll through Twitter out there. I'm trying to get off social media, guys. You know, let me be real. And this is like a advice to all of my peeps out there. Go outside, read a book, go for a walk, interact with people, touch people on the real. Put down the mobile phone, stay on social media, and just, sometimes dedicate your day to where, so you know what, I will not go on the internet for the whole of this day. I will not go on social media for the whole of the day, because I think if you do too much of something, it will make it go crazy. Let's put that to one side. Isco. So, now this is from your boys at metro.co.uk. Chelsea will submit a £70 million bid to sign Isco from Real Madrid, according to reports. The 26-year-old has fallen down the pecking order at Madrid since Santiago Solari replaced Julian Lopetegui as manager in October. So now this is where I think that this isn't true, but I just want to talk about it just for the sake of talking about it, because this is according to the Sun. Now, if you don't know about it, the Sun is trash. Okay, the Sun literally is dog crap. Like it's one of the worst, most useless newspapers out there. So these clowns have said they're going to give Isco a 4.5-year deal worth 250,000 a week. So let's just deal with this is likely, because what is true is that Isco and Solari have had a falling out. Isco is past falling out of love with the Real Madrid fans, and it is very likely that Isco is going to leave or opt to leave Real Madrid. So that is true. Now, whenever you do these transfer things and everything, I don't really care about the truth and everything, but this is just about in hypothetical. That's what makes these videos interesting. Do Chelsea need Isco? That's the first one. Yes and no. So it's a difficult one, because again, when I say do they need Isco, the reason why I would say no is they've got Hazard, who can do what Isco does as well as what Isco does. So that's why I would say no. But why I would say yes is Hazard is having to do too much. By Isco coming in, wow, Hazard can now defer to someone else. Hazard can now confidently pass the ball to someone else. Hazard can now make a run and know that, oh, this guy can give me that ball as well. So you now have two playmakers now, which means that the playmaking burden put on Hazard is reduced based on what Isco can do. And when you look at the midfield three, you know that you've got to have Kante, you've got to have Jorginho, and then that one spot keeps on flipping in, because, okay, is it Loftus-Cheek you put in there? Is it Ross Barkley you put in there? So there are different people that can go into that spot, like the guy who breaks from midfield. And Isco is the perfect kind of dude that can break from midfield. So that's why I say yes and no. Now, can Isco fit into Chelsea's system? And that's an overwhelming yes. Isco is literally built for Sarri's system. You know, very good on the ball, very creative, great footballing brain, and Chelsea's system is not a fast system. They're not predicated on moving the ball quickly. It's about passing the ball with intent. So Isco, the speed at which Chelsea play would be perfect for Isco. See, Isco in Liverpool system would be a bit tough. He wouldn't fit in Dortmund system. He wouldn't fit like in Arsenal system. I think for Chelsea, with the speed in which they play and the philosophy, I don't think that Isco would be pretty great. So 70 mil, is that worth the price to pay for? Because the thing about this is that let's go back to the word need. because I said yes or no. Isco shouldn't be a priority. Chelsea's priority is a striker. That is Chelsea's 100% priority. For me, if you're going to put it in rankings, Chelsea's priority is a striker. Then it's a quality two-way left back or right back. So those are two things. So I say striker, quality two-way left back, right back, then a guy like an Isco. So I just think that if they're weighing the options, the focus should be on a striker. But I just think for Isco, look, man, Isco is a quality player who has yet to really show himself fully, because we've only just seen glimpses and little pockets of, man, wow, what this guy can do some amazing things. We saw what he did to Verratti where he gave birth to Verratti's twins. He gave birth to Verratti's twins in that infamous game, Spain versus Italy. You know, we saw what he can do for Real Madrid. We saw what he obviously can do for Spain. And I think that for what Isco, what he can bring to Chelsea, and I think the key thing is playmaking, creativity. But then the issue is this. Okay, let's say Chelsea now get Isco, but they still have Giroud and Morata. And you're not having to rely on Hazard to be your goal scorer. That's an issue. See, the perfect environment for Chelsea, what would be a perfect scenario? They get like Icardi or Lewandowski, and you have Isco and Hazard. Did you hear what I just said? Did you just hear that? What I just said? Let me say it again, because I think the kids at the back didn't hear. Imagine Lewandowski as striker. Or let's just say best case scenario. Imagine Lewandowski, the Polish nigga striker. And you have your two playmakers just in behind him, in Hazard and Isco. And you know that Lewandowski is the guy that can play with the ball at his feet. So imagine the kind of combinations those three could have. Which is why, if you're bringing in an Isco, you've got to bring in a top striker. Because that is when Chelsea now take things to the next level. Look at how good Chelsea have been with Pedro, with Willian, who I would not call tier 2 players. Let's keep it a stack. Okay, let's keep it a stack. Willian and Pedro ain't tier 2. They're possibly tier 3. Those guys are not sniffing tier 2. Isco, maybe as of right now, Isco is a potentially tier 1 player. I'll say it. Isco is potentially a tier 1 player, and he's 26. This is his peak. This is his peak. And I think for Isco, he's definitely looking at the team. Because when you look at Real Madrid, that's okay, why hasn't it worked for him at Real Madrid? Or as of right now. When you look at the Real Madrid setup, it's very hard for Isco to fit in there. I think the way that Chelsea play, their approach, their players, the way they move the ball around, that is what Isco is about. Because again, Isco's weakness is, okay, we're in a counter-attack. We need to move the ball forward quickly. That's just not how he plays. And you cannot force a guy to change his characteristic. Isco is a guy who likes to dwell on the ball, have time on the ball, move, search, and try and look for that pass and roll the ball around. So, and when you're on a quicker counter-attack, it's about pop, 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 pop. Sarri is not necessarily about that. Sarri is about intricate pass and move. And I think with Isco coming in, he's a guy that is nobody else in Chelsea's team currently is on Hazard's footballing IQ. That's just a fact. Nobody in this Chelsea team are on Hazard's footballing IQ. So when you see Hazard, it's like he's a man on an island, because it's him separate from everyone else. But when you bring in Isco is on Hazard's footballing IQ. Okay. Isco gets what Hazard gets. So they speak the same footballing language. They speak the same footballing tongue. So when Hazard has Isco, he's like, man, especially when they're on training, they're like, no. We can form an off-the-cuff understanding. Because just imagine, that's what I went to. So I went to that. Lewandowski up top, at the top of the triangle. And also, this is the tactic that I always play on Prem and everything. Have Lewandowski up top, and in behind him, Hazard and Isco. You've got creativity, you've got goal scoring, you've got playmaking, you've got footballingness, you've got one-touch football there. That's real. See, that's football. See, that setup is for football right there. So, again, to reiterate my point, Chelsea's priority is a striker. That is where 80, 90, 100, however much it takes, if they can get Icardi, if they can get Lewandowski, boom. They have to try and get a big-time striker. A big-time striker who knows how to niche and play with the ball on his feet. But if 70 mil is the asking price for Isco, if you can do 60, let's ride. If you can do 60, let's ride. But if they're saying 70, say 65. Just for it, just say, look, we'll talk. This is how you, as I told you, I've done this a long time. This is how you negotiate. Just say, look, 60. Okay, look, I said, we'll give you 70, but what 65? What 65? Look, we'll give you 65 now. Take. Right now, we'll sign that thing 65. If they say no, 69.8 or something, come on, it's the same thing. If it's 70 for Isco, I say yes, because I think that Isco perfectly fits into what Sarri is about. And I think a midfield three of Isco, Jorginho, and Kante would work pretty well. I think that would work pretty well, and I just think that he will slot into that whole passing game rather well, actually. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot Patreon page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.